What's up, guys? Jake Round coming back at you with another video, and today we are back doing our college football predictions for week 6 of the college football season. Playoff Predictor didn't update their college football thing, so some teams only have 4 wins. Like, most teams only have 4. I randomly picked teams, but I was just not going to go through and do that. So here we are. 2 games happened last night that I have no idea what happened in. So, and I don't even need to predict them anyway because they're not Power 5. Tonight, Temple goes into oh wait, don't forget to subscribe, leave a like. And there's some great games, like, Iowa, Penn State's probably gonna be on the thumbnail. And go subscribe to my second channel. Link will be in the description. Don't forget about that. Yeah, let's hop into this. I think Cincinnati will beat Temple. I could see Temple sneaking out a win here, but I really just don't. Game tonight that I didn't even know was tonight. Stanford and Arizona State. I think it'll be a solid game, actually. Stanford having beat Oregon. Arizona State, I believe, being ranked. I actually don't think so. I believe they lost to BYU. BYU ranked top 10. I'm going with Arizona State. I don't think Stanford can bounce back, keep winning with a win after they did last week. Georgia and Auburn, it's going to be a great game. I just see the Dogs winning. I really don't think Auburn has a chance. It is in Alabama. I don't even know where Auburn plays, but it's in Auburn. It's not in Georgia. I'm going with Auburn, but I know I'm going with Georgia, but this is a good game. Wake at Syracuse. I'm going with Wake. Syracuse does not look good at that this year. They lost to FSU, which is a terrible team. Wake being ranked. I don't know if they lost to Louisville last week, but I'm going with Wake. Arkansas at Ole Miss. I'm going with, I think I'm going to go with Ole Miss. Matt Corral on the offense. This would be an offense-defense matchup. Arkansas's offense really isn't that good. Ole Miss's defense isn't that great. But Ole Miss has one of the Heisman QBs. He's got a second favorite. Matt Corral is great. The Arkansas defense is great. I'm going with Ole Miss at home. FSU and UNC. I'm going with UNC. This is going to be a great game because both teams have not lived up to expectations. After what Florida State did week 1, we all thought they were going to be great. They have not been great. North Carolina, I personally thought after before the season, I thought they were going to potentially win the ACC. That Sam Howell just doesn't have the playmakers around him. I'm going with North Carolina, though. I don't know what the experts think, but I'm going with North Carolina. Virginia and Louisville. I don't really know much about either of these teams. I think I'm going to go Louisville. I don't know what happened last week in Wake. I know it was a close game, but I don't know who ended up winning. I think it was Wake who ended up winning. But Louisville isn't that bad, actually. And I think they'll get the win. They've only lost to Wake and Ole Miss. I think they'll beat Virginia. West Virginia and Baylor. I'm going with the Baylor Bears. Last week was a fluke. West Virginia's offense, I really just don't see getting it going. They couldn't get anything going against Oklahoma's defense. So I really just see Baylor winning. Maryland and my Ohio State Buckeyes. I'm going with my Ohio State Buckeyes. Last week I thought Maryland had a chance against Iowa. It was going to be closer than people thought, and I was way wrong. Iowa winning 52-14. Ohio State is probably on the same level as Iowa. I'm going with Ohio State. Maryland actually is not that good. Michigan State and Rutgers. Why do you have to make me do this? Because the Spartans have been so good so far. I don't know. After what Rutgers did last week, Rutgers is a much better second half team than they are in the first half. I think Sparty's offense is too much. I'm going Michigan State. I'm going Florida over Vanderbilt. There's not much to talk about there. The Red River Rivalry. Oklahoma and Texas. Oklahoma has lost almost so many times. I really don't know who to pick here. Texas is rolling. I'm picking against Oklahoma for the 3rd straight week. I am eventually going to get this right. Casey Thompson has just made Texas look so much better. They're so much better with him. Oklahoma, I'm going Texas. I really am. I'm going Texas. South Carolina, Tennessee, I'm going Tennessee. The Gamecocks have lost to some weird teams. Tennessee crushed Mizzou last week. Great offense. Georgia Tech at Duke. Neither of these teams are good. They're both trash cans. I guess Duke at home. Like, they're both so bad. BYU over Boise. I think that would be a close game, but I don't really watch either of those teams, so I don't really know. I'm going Wisconsin over Illinois. Ever since the week 0 win for Illinois against Nebraska, they have not looked good. I'm going Wisconsin. Wisconsin needs to get back on track with a win there. I'll save that game for last. No, I'm not going to. Penn State and Iowa. I believe it's where game day's going. At least it should be. The number 4 team in the country travels to number 3. And I'm going with Penn State. Their defense is electric. Their offense is playing much better than it was a year ago. So is the defense. I like Iowa. It's going to be such a great game. 4 travels to 3. And I'm going with Penn State. They're probably going to move up 1 spot. And that will secure a playoff berth probably for them with a win there. I wouldn't say secure, though, because I believe they still have Michigan State. They definitely have Ohio State. And probably Michigan. So, they definitely have still some tough tasks. But I'm going with Penn State there. Oregon State and Washington State, they're both so bad. I'm going with Oregon State, though. Washington State's been terrible. Tcu and Texas Tech. I'm going to go with Tyler Shook and Texas Tech. I don't really know anybody on either teams except Tyler Shook. Transfer from Oregon. I'm going with Texas Tech at home. I'm going with Kentucky over LSU. Kentucky is now ranked. LSU is still not living up to expectations. LSU lost last week in Death Valley against Auburn. I'm going with Kentucky in the victory. Sorry about that. I'm going Michigan and Nebraska. This is for whatever reason Saturday Night Football, and I hate it. I really do. I'm going with Michigan. Michigan's going to blow them out. And Notre Dame, Virginia Tech. I am going with Tech. Here's the reason why. They beat North Carolina week 1. They had a fluke loss at West Virginia. Notre Dame is not good. I will reiterate that a million times. They are not good. I'm going with Virginia Tech over the Irish. An upset win. Alabama A&M. Alabama's going to win. I don't really think A&M stands a chance. I'm going with Bama. There are 2 games left. Utah, USC. I'm going with Utah. USC is so bad. UCLA, Arizona. I'm going with the Bruins. Nevada will get the win. Carson Strong. Any other games? I don't know. I'm not even going to pick that. But yeah, that's going to end my week 6 predictions for the college football season. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Found it useful. It's not even over 10 minutes, which is sad. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.